Do you know
Nomboziva.
that you are meant, you are designed in such a way that there will come a time when everything that you have is brand new.
Kuti makasikwa nemutowo kuti pachasvika nguva yekuti zvese zvamunenge muinazvo
Thank you, Papa.
zvitsva.
Thank you, man of God.
You are meant for brand new things.
Thank you, Papa.
Makasikirwa zvinhu zvitsva.
But forces are fighting against you. That's why I'm saying, maybe it could just be this house that you will buy, which is not brand new. But I'm seeing, you have this grace that is coming upon you now
Mune nyasha dziri kuuya pamusoro peupenyu hwenyu.
of having everything brand new.
Yokuva nezvose zviri
And the first sign that God gave to you,
Chekutanga
I'll tell you something that no one knows about.
ndokuudzai chinhu chisina mumwe munhu anoziva.
You were the first person
Ndimi makava munhu wokutanga
to know your wife.
kuziva
That's
mudzimai
very
Your
wenyu.
wife
true,
was a
Papa.
virgin.
That's very
Mai
true,
wenyu anga ari
Papa.
mhandara.
My brother, am I right on this one?
That's very true, Papa.
Zvakwana baba, zvakwana.
But you know things were difficult for her to get pregnant.
Kuti vabate
There was a
pamuviri.
challenge.
That's
Zvanga
very true,
zvakaoma.
Papa.
It's because of this person that I'm seeing.
Inhau yemunhu uyu wandiri
He's
kuona uyu.
trying to fight against every success.
Ari kuedza kurwisana nekubudirira kwenyu kwese.
And now they see that they are failing. They are trying everything, but they cannot be successful.
Vaedza zvose vakuti-
Because the grace upon your life is too heavy.
nekuti nyasha dziri
Papa.
peupenyu
Thank
hwenyu
you, man of God.
dzakakurisa.
Thank you, Papa.
Do you now have a driver's license?
Maane chitambi
No,
chokutyira
Papa.
rimwe.
But I'm seeing you driving.
Yeah.
Ndiri kuona muchityaira.
I don't have, Papa.
I'm seeing you driving.
Ndiri
That's
kuona
very
And
muchidrive.
I'm seeing you avoiding police.
Ndiri kuona muchizvenga mapurisa.
I'm seeing you avoiding police. You are driving. You
That's
don't
very-
have a license.
That's very true, Papa.
You don't have a license.
I'm even holding the keys right
Come,
now.
come, come and stand over here. Because, can I tell you something?
Ndikuzive chimwe chinhu.
Because I am there. What you consider to be a miracle right now is that every time you stop, they don't ask you of that thing.
That's very
Chaukatoti
true,
mingana,
Papa.
chakuti
Ah,
zvese
that's very
vanokubvisa
true,
havo
Papa.
kubvunza.
But I'm also there
Nekuti ndiripo
at the roadblock
We've been using-
looking at you. Do you? I see Toyota. I see Mark II. I see Grande.
That's our car, Papa.
What is your car?
It's a Toyota Mark II Grand.
Yeah!
And, Papa, I've been telling my wife that this is the grace of our Father. You find every time when you are driving, when you get to the roadblock, no police hatimiswi tinongopfuura tichienda. We've been driving takaenda kunzvimbo dzakawandisa Kariba, Mutare, everywhere.
Was I
I've been
there?
Driving and
Was I in your car?
Inda ndirimo motikari menyere.
we've been using your grace, Papa.
Tanga shandisa nyasha dzenyu munhu waMwari.
The question is,
Mubvunzo woti,
who is my father?
aniko baba vangu?
You don't mess around with that man that covers me.
Hauvhiringidzane nemurume uya anondifukidzira.
He is a seer.
Muoni,
Prophet Victor Kusibuwate. He is a seer.
muoni.
it's time for you to get married. You.
Thank you, Papa.
I command you
Ndinokurayira
to get married.
kuti uroorwe.
There is a woman here. You come
Pane
from
mukadzi ari pano unobva
Unit K.
kuunit K.
You have got a daughter
Une mwanasikana
that you have left home.
wawasiya kumba.
I want you right away within 10 minutes.
Ndoda kuti mumaminutes gumi
You go outside, you call your maid.
ubuda panze ofonera musikana ari kubatsira basa.
Call your maid.
Fonera musikana ari kubatsira basa.
Call your maid because I'm seeing your daughter by the name Grace.
Nekuti ndiri kuona mwanasikana wako ane
They are playing right now on the road. She's about to be killed by a car.
vari kutamba panzira iko zvino ada kuti
You are here, you are coming from Unit K.
uri pano wabva
You've got a daughter by the name Grace.
une mwanasikana anonzi Grace.
I want you to call your maid right now.
Ndoda kuti ufonere musikana ari kukubatsira basa.
Quickly, within 10 minutes, call your maid. Your daughter has to be taken inside of the house because there's a car that is coming.
Mwana wako anofanira kupinzwa mumba.
It is 10 minutes away from your child.
Nemaminutes gumi chete.
Grace. Your daughter is called Grace.
Grace.
My Jesus. My Jesus. My Jesus. My Jesus. I hear Martha. Martha. I hear somebody like out there like Musha or something. Musha or something. Mushaninga or something. Musha. Something like that. Come, let them follow me.
Vasiye vatitevere.
Men of God,
Now,
men of
wherever
God,
you
there
are,
is
I want you,
Shaninga
as you are
here.
seated down, lift up your right hand, just begin to pray. Something is breaking in the spirit right now.
Chikutange kunamata.
Something is breaking in the spirit right now.
Kaba satariba Libra satariandara babo shatarabahaya Jikabade Gimaya babo shatarabahando
What is your name, say?
Achifoti mugazi
What is your name?
Erita Mugasi.
Please follow me.
Nditeerei.
Say, we need to pray. You need to pray against blindness.
Tinofanira kuti tinamatire
Okay.
mweya weupofu.
Yes, prophesy, Papa.
There is an attack.
Pane kurwiswa.
There is a vein. There is a nerve in your brain
Pane tsinga muropi wenyu
which is dying.
iri kufa.
Help me, Papa.
And on a daily basis, you are beginning to lose your sight.
Zuva rega rega
Help me, Papa.
muchienda muchiona
Am I talking about something that you know? It's okay.
tiri kutaura
I'll come
zvinoziya
back
here
to
kana
Yes,
kuti
Papa. Ndakatomboita kamwe kanenge katsinga muziso.
Sorry?
Ndakamboita kunge kamwe kange kanga takabundu, so my brother is here, he's going to confirm.
can confirm that.
Yes.
But I don't know you. Listen, I'm just moving around.
Yes,
And I
Papa.
came to your place.
Kungofambawo zvangu.
And how do you know all these thousands of people?
Zviuru nezviuru zvevanhu zvese izvi wonanga munhu mumwe chete unoziya sei?
Please help me, man of God.
Imagine if I'm to pass and I just overlook this gentleman.
Ndikangopfuura ndikasavabatsira baba.
By November, he can't see anymore.
Muna November vanenge
Please,
vasaona.
Papa. Please,
He
Papa.
wants to work for his family.
Ivo vachida kushandira mhuri yavo.
Please pray for me, Papa.
So, okay, just look at him. Can you see that the person can see?
Makavatarisa ungaone here kuti vane dambudziko remaziso avo.
Help me, man of God.
We need to pray for your mother.
Tofanira kunamatira mai venyu.
Okay.
Thank you, Prophet. Thank you, friend of God.
Hypertension.
Thank you, friend of God.
cheBP.
Thank you, friend of God.
We need
You
to
are my
pray.
father.
We need to pray. I don't know if there is any journey ahead of her traveling through the border.
She always frequents South Africa.
I'm seeing her traveling and she's in a bus
Ndikuona vachishanya vari mubhazi
and she's losing oxygen
vachirasikirwa nemweya wokufema.
in the bus.
Help me, Papa. Help here, Papa.
I'm seeing them stopping the bus so that she goes outside for some minutes.
Ndikuona vachimisa bhazi vobuda panze
So she's
kwamaminitsi.
losing breath even right now as I'm talking to you.
Nekuti vanenge vachizarirwa kunyange iko zvino ndichitaura nemi kudai.
I think she is even here.
So I'm seeing it happening. It's like 20-something kilometers from the border. I'm seeing the bus stopping. So we need to pray for the next journey when she's going to travel, okay?
Thank you, friend of God. Thank you, friend of God.
Please talk to her, pastors, if she goes, because I'm seeing this happening 20-something kilometers from the border as she's going towards South Africa. Going, not even coming back, as she is going. So we need to pray,
Ndikuona pasara makilomita
because I'm
makumi
seeing the
maviri.
bus, they had to stop so that she goes out of the bus
Ndikuona
and
bhazi
she's
richitanga
gasping for
kumira
air.
kuti vabude panze.
Is she going to survive? We need to pray.
Vachararama here? Ngatinamatei.
So you will not travel until I tell you to travel.
Saka musashanye kusvika ndakuudzai kuti mushanyai.
Okay? There is a couple here. After the service, you are going to the village.
Pane vaviri vari pano mushure mesevhisi muri kuenda kumusha.
After the service, you are going to the village because there's a relative that died
Nekuti kune hama yakafa ikoko.
and you couldn't attend the funeral because of some business that you were doing during the week.
Hamuna kukwanisa kuenda kurufu nekuda
So
kwezvamaita.
you are here.
Saka muri pano.
You want to go to the village. You've got your wife. You've got one child.
Muda kuenda kumusha
And you are going to be driving after the service, going to the village
muri kuzoshanya mushure
for a
mesevhisi.
funeral that was there like last week. You are not going anywhere. Don't travel.
Kuna kwauri kuenda.
Don't travel. Don't travel. Don't travel. Don't travel. Don't travel.
Musashanye, musafambe.
Don't travel.
Musashanye,
Don't travel.
musashanye.
Don't travel. Don't travel. Say, let's have a microphone on that gentleman over there.
Kumbirawo microphone pamurume ari papo.
You said your name is who? Say,
Tistaringi ndiani?
Achford Mugazi.
and who is that person next to you?
Ndiani akamira pedyo nemi uyu?
My wife.
Your wife.
Yes.
Do you know that this thing that has happened to you is not the first time in your family?
Munoziva here kuti chaitika kwamuri hakasi kekutanga mumhuri yenyu.
It's not the first time there is somebody in your family
pane mumwe mumhuri yekwenyu
this person was driving. If you inquire in your family, the person that bought a car, it was a rent-out. If there's a person in your family who bought a rent-out, you go and inquire.
mukabvunza mumhuri yekwenyu kune akatenga motokari yemhando rwerena
And this person ran over a person, but the person was mad.
ndokubva atsika munhu akanga akarasika njere
In your family.
mumhuri yekwenyu.
Now, I want you to go and investigate. You'll find out what I'm saying now.
ndoda kuti muende muita tsvakidzo
Some
dzenyu
years
dzakataura
back.
kutaura makore
And it's a case in the family.
kutukwa kuri mumhuri.
Now, the same thing now is happening to you.
chinhu chimwe chete izvo chakuitika kwauri.
But if you are not careful, you will have people. You need help from God, because you will have a situation whereby an incident might be to do with suicide.
munogona kuzopindana nemhaka yekuti pane kuda kuzviuraya kunenge kuchiitika ipapo.
Thank you, Papa. Prophesy, Papa.
To a point where if we need to protect your life, because we don't want you to end up in prison.
tinoda kufanira kuchengetedza upenyu hwenyu tati mupedzere
We don't want you to end up in prison.
hatidi kuti mupedzere mamutorongo.
Because if a person comes
nekuti kana munhu akauya
and you don't know what is happening, most of our people nowadays are very stressed.
vanhu
And,
vazhinji
and sometimes they can walk anyhow.
vari kungofamba vane pfungwa dzakawandisa dzakavaremera
And then you end up blaming yourself.
wopedzisira wakuzvipa mhosva.
I need to pray for you, because what the Holy Spirit is asking you to do now is to deal with your papers. Because there is a file that has been opened against you.
Mweya Mutsvene
But you
zvanoda
know
kuti mugadzirise
your
ina
hands are
wemapepa.
clean. Your hands are clean.
Yes, Papa.
You are not a careless person.
Yes, Papa.
But whatever happened to you, I'm just here to defend you. I'm here to defend you.
Yes, Papa. Thank you, Papa.
Where do you work, sir?
Munoshanda
Bada Diamonds.
By the diamonds.
Yes.
That's where you work. That's where you are working right now.
Yes.
Prophetically, I will have to defend you in the courts.
Thank you, Papa.
kuburikidza
I
nechiprofita
receive.
anofanira kudzivirira matare edzimbiri.
Because this issue, if we don't properly cover you,
nekuti nhau iyi tikarega kunyatsa kufukidzirai kwazvo
I'm seeing you being dragged into the prison and they lock you in.
ndiri kuona vachikuendesai kutorongo
Because they will say it was deliberate. I know what I'm saying.
nekuti vachati makaita muchida.
But you don't want to have a situation whereby a person also carelessly just walked into the road.
hatidiwo futi zvokuti mupiwe mhosva
Yes,
iye
Papa.
munhu akangopinda munzira asina
That is what he did, Papa.
Huh?
That is what he did.
Huh? He did what?
He walked. I was actually traveling, like as if I'm
Okay,
traveling.
explain
this
your story.
direction.
Let's hear his story.
ngatinzwei nyaya yavo.
What is your story say?
My story goes like this. I'm not a driver at work, but I hold a class 2 driver's license.
asi ndine class 2 drivers
But
license.
it's only happened that the company had to retrench most of the guys who were working under my instructions. So when the people were retrenched,
Under your what?
that
Your
were working
instructions.
under my instructions.
Okay, uh-huh.
So when the people were retrenched,
vanhu vasiiswa basa.
department rangu rakasara rakashota.
We were
Anga ari
short-staffed
supervisor
in my
wangu tobva
department.
andikumbira kuti ndidrive nemotikari.
And my supervisor asked me to drive.
Ndakadhiraivha rori iyoyo kubva musi wechitatu china chishanu mugovera. Sunday kumanheru.
I drove the car from Wednesday up to Sunday evening.
Ndakudarika paHot Springs, just 200 meters away from Hot Springs, towards kuenda pablock patozokona takuenda kuma diamond companies edu.
As I was approaching the area called Hot Springs, along the way to my workplace,
Ndo pandakanzwa rori yangu yarova munhu ndakanzwa kuti gu.
I just heard a sound, crashing sound.
Then immediately I stopped within 20 meters and realized kuti ndadarova munhu nemasimba anga abuda murori.
Ndakamira after 20 meters and I realized that there were some bars that had come out of the truck and had struck a person.
Munhu akabva angofira ipapo.
And the person died on the spot.
ndakabva ndadedza varume vanga vari kumashure ndandiri ndega murori murume aifamba wanga ari musoja anga ari egawo ndakangomisa mota ndobva ndadedza vakomana vaizvifambira ndobva ndavati vasare vakachengeta chitunha ii ndobva ndatora umwe ndobva ndasumudza rori ndobva ndaenda pablock kodedza mapurisa anga aripa kuti auye kuzoatenda scene.
I just asked some passerbys to stand by the cops whilst I went to the police to call the police to the scene.
Asi murume iye zvakaitika ndezvekuti aifamba rodhi yakaita fanika sepanapa but akabuda this direction.
It's okay, it's okay. So that's what I'm explaining to you now.
Ndiro zvandiri kutsanangura
I'm explaining to you what happened.
ndiri kutsanangurai zvakaitika.
If there's going to be any incident
Kana pachizova nechiitiko
against you, against your life,
chinorwisana newe kana neupenyu hwako,
any spirit of death,
mweya werufu,
just for 10 seconds, just stand on your feet and pray against it.
kwe 10 seconds
Stand on your feet and pray against it.
it.
Lete broso toko brodigo sadida ya kimbradigo sabrayata leta ta kabradaya kipralikro enzo prokoski akato
Kalebando, Kimasa.
Sit down.
Gara yenyu pasi.
So the person, you said the person just came.
Mati munhu akangouya,
You just saw the person coming. He just.
makangona munhu achingouya.
Munhu ndakatanga ndamuona ari 100 meters away.
Uh-huh.
Akamira nonga close to 4 meters off the road. Achifona. So immediately as I was approaching the place where he was, ndopa akatanga kubva pangari pakati kwirirei kuita fanika a contour ridge of some sort. So aizotaka kuburuka ipapo aita zvokumhanya achiuya kuroad nokuti papasiri level papakaitaka kukwirira. So the moment I passed that person ndichiona kuti munhu uyu ari apa ndiri mumotikari ndichangopfuura ndonga ndatafamba about 10-20 meters ndobva arohwa nesimbi dzanga dzabuda mutrailer yerori dzanga dziri kumasure and ndopakabva angofira ipapo.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
Ndikuudzei zvakaitika baba.
You are not explaining it the way it really happened.
Hamusi kutsanangura maitikiro azvakaita.
This was an act of suicide.
Kwaiva kuzviuraya uko.
Okay?
Thank
Now,
you,
let me
Papa.
explain to you what I'm saying.
Ndikutsanangurire zvandiri kuona.
These people had a conversation.
Vana vaikurukura,
They were having a conversation.
vaikurukura.
There was an argument.
Panga paine gakava.
There are two things about this guy.
Pane zvinhu zviviri
He owes some people money.
akanga aine mari dzevamwe vanhu.
He owes some people money.
Akanga aine mari dzevamwe vanhu.
And they had a conflict with the so-called wife. There is a person in his life.
Ndokubva vaita gakava nemunhu mudzimai anga ari muupenyu hwake.
If you are to go and get a record of the last call,
Mukanopiwa nhoroondo yenhare yekupedzisira
there was an argument on that conversation.
paiva nekupopotedzana pahurukuro idzodzo.
You said, where did this happen? Where exactly did it happen?
Mati zvakaita
200 meters away from Hot Springs.
From?
Hot Springs.
Where is that?
From Tare, Wengezi.
But,
Sakoa,
but the person that I'm seeing, before he was killed, he's on the phone, but he was talking to somebody in Mutoko.
munhu andiri kuona asati afa aitaura nemumwe munhu anga ari kwamutoko.
That's where the family is said to be presiding.
Huh?
That's where the family is said
family
to
is
be
in
presiding.
Mutoko.
Ndiko
Yes.
kunogara mhuri yacho.
Okay? Okay? There is a family there. They've got some disputes. I had a Shona name, like Chikojo, Gonzo,
It's Chikonzo.
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 That's the name of the guy
That's the name of the guy. He was a
that
soldier.
you killed.
He He was a soldier, Papa.
So, as for me as a prophet, whatever happens to you, if they fire you from work,
Kana vakakudzingai kubasa, ini
it's not because of
semuprofita,
this case.
haisi nhau yakaitika iyi.
You know you have introduced a lot of structures at your workplace.
Unoziva
Thank you, Papa.
mamisikiza zvinhu zvakawanda kubasa
I
kwenyu.
see like 3 files,
Ndikuona mafaili
detailed
matatu.
strategies that you introduced
Yes,
and
Papa.
you submitted to your bosses
Thank you, Papa.
on the way forward about the organization.
Yes, Papa.
So you have now become like a threat.
I'm the chairman of the Workers' Committee.
Aye, 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 aye. Aye, 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 aye. I don't work there.
Na ndishande ikoko.
How do you explain this?
Urimporofita baba.
So it was an act of suicide.
Kwaitova kuzura yao.
This guy wanted to kill himself.
Aida kuzura ya mchinda.
Now, okay, you can imagine. Let's say I'm in the courts and I'm the judge. I'm looking at this case. Sir, I will allow you to go home. But what you have to do now is just, I'm saying this so that even if the relatives are to hear, they will know exactly what happened.
Thank you,
So
Papa.
that you will not be fought.
Yes, Papa.
So that you will not be fought.
Thank you, Papa.
This thing also happened to your grandfather. He was driving a Renault
Chinhu chakaitika kuna sekuru venyu vachityaira motokari yemhando
some
rwuri.
years ago.
Makore apfuura.
But the person then was mad.
Asi munhu wakatsika uyu anga akarasika njere.
And now it's coming after you. It's not because you did it, but it's because this person was under pressure. He was under pressure. Something was pursuing him.
Hakusi kuti ndimi makazviita asi munhu uyu aiva nezvaimuronda nemhepo dzaimutevera.
But it just so happened that you were the only person that was present at that particular moment.
Zvikangoitikawo kuti ndimi maivapo panguva iyoyo.
So don't worry, the Lord is going to defend you, sir.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa.
Okay. How do you explain this?
Unozvitsanangura sei izvi?
Please talk to me, you people. How do you explain this?
Nivanhu mitaura ineni unozvitsanangura sei zvinhu izvi?
How can you see a call
Unoona sei
and you can see a line from where the person was to Mtoko?
ona zviri kusunganidza panga
How-
paine munhu ine mutoko.
How do you explain that?
Unozvitsanangura sei?
You look at Mama here,
That's amai.
you know it's just 20-something kilometers from the border,
Unoziva makilomita makumi
and she's
maviri
gasping for air. She's about to die.
Man of God,
And I'm saying she cannot
Zvarirwa.
we've just checked the blood pressure. She has got severe hypertension
right now.
right now. The blood pressure is 239 over 103.
Chiremba vari kutotsi-
To what?
239. She's prone to what we call pulmonary embolism. What we're describing. In medical terms, when someone starts gasping, it's called pulmonary embolism.
Repeat again. To what?
239.
Chiremba vari kutotsinira kuti BP yagogo yakakwira 239.
Please ask Gogo kuti vambotaura nene, vambotaura nemunhu ari padhuze nene. Ndiri kuziva here. Watesta ndine mushini here.
Andina kana kumbotaura. Andina kana kumbotaura navo baba.